Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching this video from. You're welcome to Accounting Simplified, where we make accounting recording for business owner very easy. Even without accounting knowledge, you should be able to record your business transaction. Today we'll be talking about cash book, purchase cash book to be precise. Now, in our previous class, we talked about sales cash book, where I explained how to record sales transaction and payments were done at the point of purchase, either via cash or via bank transfers. If you've not watched that video, kindly check it out to be empowered and enlightened on how to record a sales transaction. Now, we're talking about purchase cash book, and in our purchase cash book, like the name indicates, purchase cash book. Now, this is the book where you record purchases. So, if you go to your supplier at this time, you are now the customer. Are we together? And you went to your supplier and you purchased items from him and you paid via cash. Those stocks that you bought from your supplier should be recorded in your purchase cash book. Are we together? Now, this cash book also serves as our bank book. We know that the banks keep record of our bank finance and of our bank transaction, but you as a business owner should have a record of what goes into your bank, because most times, not all the time, sometimes the banks makes mistake, they make errors. So because it is your business, it is your sole responsibility that you know the entry and the exit of money in your bank account. So you should keep record of your bank payment. Now, this is not a waste of time. Remember, you've invested money in your business. It is only wise to keep record of what is happening in your business. Don't say it is a waste of time. It is not a waste of time. Because sometimes people don't know what is happening in their business. They assume the bank has everything covered. But sometimes the bank too can make mistakes. They are human beings too. So you have a responsibility. It is your business. If anything happens and your business goes south, you will be held responsible. It is not the bank. The bank is there doing their business. You as a person should have record of what is happening in your business. And that is why you must have a purchase cash book for your own referral purpose, so that you can confirm and cross-check with the bank. Are we together? So now, how do you record purchases? When you make payment to your supplier and you paid via cash, just like the format we had in our sales cash, the same format. But in this case, under description, instead of having name of customer, you'll be having name of what? Supplier. Are we together? So the format is still the same thing, a 4-column format, the date of the transaction, that's the date of the purchase, the description, the mode of payment, and the amount. Under particulars, or rather under description, you'll be having name of supplier. You would also have the quantity and the price. You would also have the mode of payment. Underneath that, you have cash or bank transfer, depending on how you made the payment, and then you have an amount. Now, let's cite a very clear example. Now, I've always used the instance of me selling baby products. So if Mr. Bola is my supplier and he sells baby pampers, so I went to his shop at, say, Ogbete Market on the 2nd of January, and I met Mr. Okay, let me use Chinedu since I'm in the eastern part of Nigeria. So Mr. Chinedu, I want to buy 100 pieces of pampers. He said, okay, that's fine. Are you paying with cash? I say yes. I'll pay some cash and I'll do some transfers. You say okay. So let's say 100 pieces of pampers. If you give it to me at 9,000 naira, so that is 100 pieces of pampers. That's what I'll have under the quality when describing. So first I will have the date. Date is 2nd January 2025. Are we together? Now, under particulars, I'll have the quantity. Quantity is what? 100 pieces. And the price is what? 9,000. If you multiply that together, that is going to give us what? That will give us 900,000 naira for 100 pieces of Pampers. So now I have 100,000 naira cash to pay Mr. Chinedu, and I have 800,000 naira to transfer to him. So underneath mode of payment, the next column, that's the third column, I will have cash and bank, and then the corresponding line where I have amount, I will have 100,000 naira as my cash and bank transfers of 800,000 naira. I have recorded my transaction. Now that I made this purchase, Mr. Chinedu is supposed to give me a receipt. That is the source document, which I will use to record this transaction when I get to my office. Because at the point of purchase from Mr. Chinedu, I don't have my book there. If perhaps I have a book, I can record it there. But if I don't, depending on how hasty I am, I would request that Mr. Chinedu gives me a receipt. And it's very important to always ask for receipts, because that is what describes and shows that yes, you came to Mr. Chinedu's shop to purchase some product. We need evidence. You cannot just by word of mouth say I went to Mr. Chinedu's shop. That is fine, but what is right for you as a business owner, because you want evidence, you want documentary evidence, you want to be sure. Are we together? If perhaps something happens tomorrow, Adamama, that receipt is what will show that yes, you actually went to Mr. Obina's shop, and it's going to show the quantity of products you bought and the amount you paid for it. So that is why you must always get evidence. You must always collect your receipt for every product you purchase. So that is our source document. So that is what a purchase cash book looks like. I hope we've understood what a purchase cash book is, and we know why it is important. Now, if you feel like purchase cash book is not important in your business, please kindly let me know in your section. Kindly let me know in the comment section below and tell me why you think it's not important that you record your purchases. Since perhaps maybe the bank already keep recording, why do I have to record a purchase? Why do I have to keep record of my purchases? If you have that notion, please let me know, and I'm going to clarify why it's very, very important. Don't forget to like and share this video. And if you know you like things like this, kindly consider subscribing to my channel. Kindly share to others that you know would need this kind of informative video to help them grow their business. Look out for my next video, where I'll be talking about simple tips on how you can increase your customer base.